the following requirements. First is DepEd School email account. You should have a valid and active DepEd School email account. This email account is used to access the system and upload the eIPCRF. So if you don't have the school DepEd email account active, you may need to contact your division ITO for password reset or creation. Second, finalize eIPCRF in one folder. Ensure that you have the finalized eIPCRF document ready for upload. This folder should be easily accessible in your computer or device. The third one is the system link. You will need the specific web address to access the eIPCRF system, and also make sure that you have the correct URL, which is eipcrf.deped.gov.ph. So by having these requirements ready, including your school account, the finalized eIPCRF, the system link, and you will be prepared to upload the eIPCRF and proceed to the necessary steps within the system. So this time, let us now try to access the system by following the step-by-step process. Okay. So as what I have said earlier, you must have the link. The link is eipcrf.deped.gov.ph and hit enter. So you'll be prompted with this interface. So you need to log in your school Gmail account. So for this demonstration, I'll be using one of this account as school level, right? So sign in your school account. Then you have this dashboard. The dashboard displays the privacy notice, and also you need to agree on the privacy notice here. And on the left side, you have the dashboard menu and the summary table or the summary of the uploaded eIPCRF will be available after the uploading process or uploading schedule. So in order to pave way the uploading process only. Now, at the center part, you have the table. Here is the list of the uploaded eIPCRF of your teacher within your school. And here we have the buttons to hide the columns. That's for printing the summary and print the summary. Because if you're going to print the summary, you are going to hide the status and action column here. And also here at the right side, you have at the upper right, you have your account and you can immediately log out if you're done. And here also is you're going to browse individually the file saved in your folder. So those files of your teachers within your school. So basically, you cannot upload the eIPCRF of other school. Okay. So we have the three conditions to meet. Now the version, the school ID, and also the file should be finalized. Right? So we are now ready. If the files are finalized, then you're now ready to upload. Okay. So we'll try to upload a version error. So what will happen? So encounter this error, the system can detect that you have the version error. And also, you're going to have a not finalized file. So basically, the system can detect that part 4 basically is not yet finalized. And also, you can have a good one. Okay. So this is now how to browse individually. So wala po tayong batch uploading. Alright, you have successfully uploaded the eIPCRF data and click done. If you're done, click done and automatically we can now display here the list of teachers uploaded and the count here also of the uploaded eIPCRF, and the general overall rating or the overall general rating would be displayed here automatically after uploading. So what if you're going to upload again or re-upload the file, what will happen to the system, or is there any validation? So we'll try to re-upload the file. Okay. So the system can detect that you have or identify that there's a duplicate teacher ID because you are re-upload the file. So if that is the same file, then you need to overwrite. Then if the name here displayed and is not the same name of the owner of your file, so you must check the teacher ID. Take note, teacher ID of that file, because probably they have the same teacher ID. So if the name here displayed and the name here in the list is the same, then that is the same file, you can overwrite But if that is a different name, then you need to double check their teacher ID, right? So that is it. That is here. So if this is the same, yeah, then you can overwrite something like you have some changes of the rating or you have some changes of the demographics, then you can overwrite automatically and the system will overwrite the uploaded data earlier. So it's overwrite na. So yeah, overwrite. Great, that's it. And you need to repeat the process until such time you uploaded all of the eIPCRF of teachers within your school. Now, after uploading, what you're going to do is to print the summary. So basically, again, we have here, before printing, we have here the status. If that is a colored green, meaning that is all the data had been gathered and saved into our database system. If nagiging red yan siya, meaning you need to re-upload. Yan. If nagiging red, itong status ng file or ng status ng teacher or walang status display na green, meaning you need to re-upload the file of that teacher because there is some discrepancy or there is some error of that file. Okay? And that is how the checking works. Now, if you're done uploading all the eIPCRF of your teacher, then that's the time you're going to print the summary. So before printing the summary, you need to hide the column status and action. Right? And if you're done printing, okay, you can also restore. You have the restore visibility. Okay, right? So meron tayong features na ganyan. And you have now here and print summary. So automatically you have here alright, so you have here uploaded eIPCRF and dynamic po itong sa taas. You have a dynamic depende po sa user level, user account. And you have here the list of eIPCRF uploaded. And you can automatically, you can save it into PDF or you can print into different printers you have available in your PC. Right. So listen, I will cancel that one. And that's it. You have successfully uploaded and print the summary of your uploaded eIPCRF in your school level. So